Bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7!
He's still gonna.
Cheating. It's a dream. You should get that.
Holy shit.
Let's go! Hello and welcome everybody to Nickel City X-Wing. It is week 6 of the Draft League, and we're here to start us off with a banger, a chance engagement. First, representing Order 66.
Execute Order 66.
It's Deanne, and representing the Tinder Gods. It's Joe Broken Toe Churchman. Betting is open. Who you got? Classic Resistance versus First Order. Again, this is a chance engagement. They will get points for having their ships within range 2 of the objective in the center. As you can see, they've placed the obstacles pretty spread out. It's a pretty wide grouping, so I don't expect the obstacles to play much of a factor here, but you never know. Poe typically likes them a little bit together, especially when you're trick shot Poe, especially with his ability to avoid obstacles or ignore them. Let's shorten Joe's name so it all fits on one line. Looks like we're about ready. Gonna set some dials to get into turn 1 here. Hope you all had a good all-star week, but we back at it now. Draft League back into full swing. Second half of the season is a go. The trade deadline is Sunday night. Oh no, my card declined. What did it decline? What are you trying to buy right now? If it's like an online purchase, make sure you actually like wrote everything right, because sometimes that gets me. And I refuse to let Google keep my credit card information. Even though I know they probably do anyway. Whenever they're like, do you want to add this to like Google Wallet? I'm like, fuck no, I don't. Ooh, here we go. I forgot I got a new card. My other got hacked. Oh, I hate that. I hate when a card expires. You know what actually just happened to me? Is I just noticed that my driver's license is expired. So I had to go to the DMV last week, get a new driver's license, but they haven't emailed or mailed me the new driver's license. It's just they gave me a sheet of paper and was like, this will work for now. I'm like, I don't know about that. See if I get pulled over and they're like, oh yeah, this piece of paper is definitely valid. It's like, we're about ready. Here is the road roll for turn 1. System phase boost for BB-8. Finn double focusing. What? Finn focusing? Come on. BB-8, one bank and a calc. Zay will lock and put it on Finn. Zay, of course, the designated M9 G8 carrier. DT, 3 straight out the bat. And we'll just take a lock onto hollow. Everyone's gonna probably lock hollow here. Just give hollow things to throw. See, this is the first matchup of this series, so to the winner goes the advantage. Not a lock on hollow. That's interesting. Guess a little worried. Low, the 3 bank. It's interesting. Poe, 2 turns. And we'll take the red rotate. Not sure I love Lulo's position here. Back to dials. We're heading into round 2. Round 2 is when objective points can be scored. John, thank you for the resub. 7 months. Wow. It's been long. It's been a long time. What do you guys think is the best TV theme song? Orbot Zero, Sith Taker Dave, thank you for the subs. Tell me, did you sail across the stone? Appreciate you guys. We are 24 away. Is that how math works? Entertain you. Here we are now, entertainers. You know what TV theme show song I really liked? Was the Joe Cocker version of I get by with a little help from my friends. The Wonder Years? It wasn't the Beatles version of that song. It was like a cover version. I like that. Don't forget to get your bets in. Looks like we probably will be having some combat here. BB-8 gonna barrel roll. That is stressful. Findo.
Oh, boys! I'm back!
Oni, what's up? So Deanne trying to really range control here. Static will 2-bank. And Static will go for a lock. I really hope that Lula went fast here. Oh gosh, if Lulo didn't go fast, this could get real messy. DT will barrel roll right. Scorch 2-banking. I'm not sure I love giving up your flank to the bulk of the Republic ships, but also getting Lulo dead fast would be pretty great. Malorus will reach out for a lock. Find it on BB-8. Hollow will 2 straight. Again, that 5 straight for Lulo looking real tasty. Oh no. Only a 2-bank. And Lulo's facing down the whole First Order sans Malorus. And you know these First Order ties, they're able to shoot. And here's the thing, everything Lulo probably wants to do right now is going to get Lulo negative dice, no mods. I just want to say AMG and FFG hate fun because fireballs don't charge Chewie crew. That is absolutely, positively true. Poe will go 1 straight clear that strat. I imagine you reach out for a lock here. And does manage to hit Scorch. No FTC, so Scorch will get to keep that evade. Hollow will pass the focus to Scorch. So Scorch is tokened up in defense here. And the 6s shoot first. Gonna spend the lock on both. Boom. Noxious Bones, thanks for the follow. And Scorch, ooh, will have to spend that evade or focus. Probably the evade, you would think, to not take a shield. Could just tank the shield if you wanted to save both. But why bother, right? Spend it while you got it. Spends the evade, takes no damage. Gaelic Ion Cannon now into Lulo. Going to be 3v4. I hate this for Lulo. Be surprised if Lulo doesn't die. Lulo takes a shield. That's the shield upgrade gone. Yeah, these TIE fighters are super good. Hoping they get adjusted in the points that we should be seeing in 2 weeks-ish. Maybe. Hollow, 2 into Lulo. Lulo squiggles out of it. Mal. You primary fire here, right? Is a Mag Pulse really worth it on BB-8? Mal, not going to spend the lock. I think that's the right decision. Lulo. Scorch. No purple, so no bullseye here. Why adjust? 3 attack, 3 evade. Good loadout for things like shields and good in it. You can field 6 of them. What's the problem? Yeah. Lulo only rolling 2. And won't get a reroll there, so won't. And here come the 4s. Static, no shot. DT will take the strain. So DT gets an extra dice for some reason. And that'll go for 1 crit. No mods. And Lulo. Oh, it rolls over. Lulo. So far, so good. Scorch, I would assume, is going to take. Scorch will take the stress. And another range 3 into Lulo. Lulo so far has done very, very well. See if he can keep it up. Scorch for 2. Oh, wait, does Scorch even want to spend, though? No, Scorch doesn't. So Lulo's going to escape from that with just the shield upgrade down. Range 3 into Scorch now. Classic 3v4. This is from Zay. Zay spends a focus. 3 big hits. Scorch. Yeah, saved that focus. All right, let's see if these pods can do the damage now. BB-8, oh, doesn't have it. Doesn't have Scorch. Findog. Finneroni. The Finazela. Worst ship in the game. Finn will add. Strain to add. And will convert for 3. Gross. 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 And that's a shield on Scorch. So both shield upgrades gone. It's just eight loadout points for each person immediately gone. At the end of the round, they'll both gain 1 point for being within range 2 of center. And we move on to round 3. If I had noticed Joe went with shield upgrade DT Scorch, I would have bet 1. Well, sorry, Noah. It was on the overlay. Speaking of, we'll close bets because they're at a perfect level right now. 6 for Deanne, 9 for Joe, 69. Nice. It do be like that. Action. Taxes are done. Boo. We don't do taxes. All right. So here's the first order. Oh, I got to add. Overlay. Window capture. Pen. Display 3. No one panic. No one panic. No one panic. No one panic. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of not correct in where it is, but fix that. All right. Diane has initiative. BB-8. Perfect. Nailed it. Finn 1 straights. We'll focus. BB-8 1 forwards. And are we going to get the Han Solo evades here? Probably end up with 3 evades, I think. Oh no, this is going to be a target lock. I think I jammed Scorch. Mike, gifting a sub. Thank you so much. Got Biddy Bumbo. There's no cat here. I have no pets. Cat in the Hat. He's a... What are you talking about? Cat. Cats don't pay taxes. You're crazy. DT the 2 hard. Take a focus. Scorch. Oh, 2 cards, and that is an enemy bump. Scorch, do you want to stress yourself? And the answer is yes. Static 1 Hearts already has a lock on Lulo. Oh. Wow. Okay. Lulo can focus rotate knowing that Gaelic still has to move. And likely be okay, I think. Might have to tank a shot from Malorus. But hey. This is a pretty aggressive Lulo here. Gaelic will bump, and that's a friendly ship, so Gaelic will roll for damage. Gaelic donating shield. And Malor's the one hard. And Malor's will move the lock over to Lulo. Won't really have time to get the deplete off from Magpul since Lulo gets to shoot first. Ooh, Hollow guess was wrong. Hollow will take a deplete for a barrel roll. Does Hollow have... No. No Daredevil on Hollow. For an action, I think Hollow should take the evade and pass that off to Scorch, honestly. Scorch is about to take a beating. Hollow gonna take a focus. Okay. Poe. One bank, and I think you relock Scorch. Ooh, we're going to get a charge spent for the Poe boost. Don't hate that at all. And Scorch gets the target lock. Malorus will spend for Malorus's ability, and we'll get a Hollow spend. And Hollow will send their focus over to Scorch. Poe D. Dameron, Esquire at Law. Range 2 into Scorch, I have to assume. And nutties. Ooh, Scorch will take 2. That is shield hit. 1.2 Deanne for half points. Lulo is stressed, so this is going to be a 4 dice bangarooski. Lulo spends. Hit, 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 crit. Scorch. Doesn't matter. Scorch is dead. Down goes Scorch. Malorus. Mag Pulse into Scorch. Or sorry, into Lulo. I don't know if Mag Pulse is really even worth it. But you'll get a crit through, so crit on the shield, a deplete, and a jam. A-wings have no problem doing blues. It just doesn't really get you anything. Gaelic range 0. Hit crit. It's pretty good. Heroic. And that is a crit into Lula. And that is half points. Static. Has BB-8. Ooh, gonna go into Zay. Okay. 2 dice into Zay. Static. Do you really want to spend here? Any fighter you leave empty here is probably taking the brunt of the shots. 1 hit into Zay. Zay evades. Beauty. DT is not going to strain here. Good call, I think. Ooh, blanks out. Chewbacca. So, if I'm not mistaken, Chewbacca doesn't say may, so it has to happen, right? Zay into Gaelic. 2 hits. Gaelic will take 1. Wait, elusive first. Reroll. Boom, baby. Gaelic takes nothing. Gaelic never hurt. Yeah, Gaelic missed trigger when Scorch died. Yeah, that is a May. BB-8, range 1 into Gaelic. No mods here for BB-8, I don't believe. 2 hits, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Gaelic takes 1. That is half. All 1 you get for half. Last but not least, Finn in the pod, range 2 into Gaelic. M9G8 reroll for Finn, and that'll go for 3. 3 big hits. Gaelic, decent roll there. Stays alive. I also hate Finn just because I want to feel the camaraderie. Yeah. Honestly, I don't hate that, Noah. If the elusive actually works, then I think you should still get it. I think that's fun.
Oh, you fucking camping bitch! It's a legitimate strategy!
Poe is just circling the enemies. Circling, waiting to do their damage. Maybe I should save up to like 50,000 so I can spend it all on Halo T. I mean, listen, if you weren't a fan of Red versus Blue, don't know how to help you. Pioneering internet show at the time. Blue was by far the better team. By far. Sheila!
There is one way out. One way out! One way out!
Lulo should be dead. What happened? Lulo's not dead. In fact, Lulo did the killing. Yeah, big strat, just fly straight over the enemy. It's only 6-4 though. UB8 first to move. Or sorry, Finn first to move, rather. pods are now just trying to get in the way. Don't hate that for DT. Ooh, do hate that for Static. Never punished, though. Gaelic is out of there. 5 straight. And a nice little barrel roll. Maller's 2 hards. Oof. Oh, Malice is going to try and block Poe onto the cloud. Not sure I love that for Malors, but... One hard for Hollow. Does clear their tokens. I mean, gosh, what a time it would be for Prockets. Strain, lock, focus. But who? Who do you focus? Who are you firing at? Right now you have the most shots on Zay. Is it Zay you go for? Okay, strain for a lock here. That lock going on to Zay. And a focus. So this could be a mad pulse. Alright, let's see what Lulo did. 2 turn. I think I would try and focus and then fail the barrel roll for the extra die there. Just barrel roll left. That'll fail. See what Poe did. 3 rank. I'm surprised Poe isn't spending the charge. So Poe takes a strain and an ion, and that's it. Won't be able to shoot. Greg, tonight's the last night for those who are on the funds to revolt and do nothing. Tell HR Block to go fuck themselves. Oh, that's right. Taxes are due. We say no to taxes. Yeah. So you ignore everything, and then since you didn't do the charge, you can't focus. And the good news is any locks on you would come off at this point in time, but you know. Hello will pass the strain to Gaelic. All right. So that was a range 0 shot. Hello going to Zay. Didn't declare Magpulse. Isophane is literally the only X-Wing person above the poverty line. Well, Lambolo. Lambolo is above the poverty line. And I imagine Dion is above the poverty line. The rest of us, we're poor as shit. Dumb question. Why didn't Poe sleep right there? I mean, I just think Poe didn't think that because Malus had to barrel roll into that position, and it puts Malus right in front of the cloud. So I just think Deanne didn't think that that was going to be a thing. So I missed this shot. So that was, I believe that was Zay. No, couldn't be Zay. That was Lulo into Malorus. So Malorus takes a shield. DT. I think DT is okay to strain. Range 1 into Zay, so 4 dice. Two hits. Ambrolo with the gifted subs. Zay will elusive this. Stays at 1. And that is the first shield off Zay. Lambolo, thank you so much. Optics would feel great. Optics is a great upgrade. You know who uses optics really effectively? Is Jammin. Jammin is really good at using optics. Into Zay, and that is another shield. Zay down to 1. Findog. I'm sorry, this is BB-8 into Hollow. Oh my god, BB-8. BB-8 spends a target like hit, crit, into Hollow. Hollow has to spend that focus. And that is going to be a shield. Zay, no shots. Finn, range 2 into hollow. So what is that season 3 shy coin sub goal? So that is not a shy coin, it's a challenge coin for season 3 of the Draft League. And I've already purchased them. I'm just waiting. It takes like so long, right? It's like a 6-week venture to get those made. No! Hollow! Hollow. Hollow is also now how I feel empty inside. They each get a point for the center, but fucking Finn. Finn is the taxes of X-Wing. Speaking of being poor, I had to spend $175 on a tire for the car I bought last week because I got a nail in it. Dude, do you want to know how much money I spent this fucking week? My tax bill for the federal government was $8,700. $8,700. Keep in mind, I'm a 1099, and Trump reworked the 1099 rules, and it really, really fucks me. $8,700 there. State tax is another $800. So I'm at $9,500. Then I got my city tax bill from where I live for $2,500. So I'm at $9,500 plus $2,500, $12,000 in a week. 12,000. Might cry. It's been 5 damage total to resistance. Yeah, it's been not great for the First Order. Here's the thing, I don't think Joe had that bad of an engagement strategy either. I think a couple things. Hollow didn't get involved. Hollow hung back, slung tokens, which is fine. But Hollow's also a big gun. And then I think there was a lot of barrel rolling and positioning that robbed tokens that could have really enhanced shots. Finn bumps a friendly and will have to roll. And does get punished. So the shield on Finn. Finn is still strained from last turn. Won't be able to focus this turn. BB-8. That'll clear the stress on BB. FO ties are not heavy hitters confirmed. I don't know. You need to defend Art Appraiser that can start getting those art donation credits in your taxes. I had so many write-offs, but the change that Trump made to fuck over independent contractors, and it was targeted at like actors, right? Because every actor hates them. Right? Every popular musician, every actor hates them. They're all independent contractors. But what it did for people like me, or like construction workers, is it effectively doubled our taxes. Because we used to be able to write stuff off and take a deduction. Now it's either or. And it fucking blows. Such a cock. You need to befriend an art appraiser so you start getting those art donation credits. Yeah, I mean... I don't even know what I'd do if I actually had, like, actual assets. Like, I have my house and I have my car. Those are probably the most impactful things. Yeah. He targeted Hollywood, but they make such obscene money, it doesn't actually matter. Target lock boost. What he did is fuck over the hard-working people. Malice will take a strain, have to roll. Never punished. So Malice will get an action. And I think you gotta go after Finn. Malice will target lock. I think now's the perfect time to shoot away at Finn. There's the sloop from Gaelic. That will recharge elusive. And yep. The Falcon is off. That is an enemy overlap, so you can take the red focus if Deanne wants. And Dan does want. Malorus will use Malorus's ability. Range 1 into a strained Malorus. So this is a 4v2 shot for the Falcon. Focus Ray. 4 hits. Malorus is dead. You can kind of hear it, and Joe's such a good guy to play against. He's like trying not to be a negative play experience. But you can kind of hear it in his voice. He's over it right now, and I do not blame him. Lula will line up DT. Lilo is stressed. 3 dice. Lilo spends the lock. Stays hit crits.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
And DT rolls the evades. Gaelic range 3 into BB-8 with the ion cannon. I get what they're doing here, saving the good shot on Finn, but yeah, BB-8 Yeah, Joe is being super great about it. He's not like saying anything about it, but you can just you can kind of tell, you know? You can kind of hear it in people's voices once you've spoken to them enough over time. Just 1 crit, BB-8. Won't be able to heroic there, so BB-8 takes the crit. It is a loose stabilizer. That will charge Chewbacca. DT will take the strain to go into Zay for 2. Zay will try elusive. Doesn't work. That shields down on Zay. 1 away from half points. Don't think Finn's going to have a shot, and BB-8 doesn't have a shot, so go to Zay. Zay range 2 into DT. DT is shield upgraded here. Zay hits for 2. DT mitigates 1. That's the shield upgrade. So 16-7 after round 5. Got about 17 and a half minutes left in this one, but it feels like the resistance is kind of in mop-up duty right now. So back to the challenge coins. All Season 3 participants will get a challenge coin. We're close enough to the goal now where I don't even care if we make it or not. Like, it's fine. Flamed out in the LCQ, but so jazzed to have a chance to be there. Yeah, I mean, whether or not you did well, it was a really good time. We had a lot of fun there, hanging out and whatnot. And it was cool to see so many people, you know? Like, LVO is a big tournament, but you don't get a lot of people flying from overseas to be there, you know? But thanks to ISO playing and stuff. Yeah, I met so many people. A lot of people came up to me and be like, do you know who I am? And they weren't wearing a name tag. I'm like, no, I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, it was so cool. Like, there was a French contingent there, German contingent, Polish, English. Of course, a lot of Canadians. I don't know if was Nicholas the only Swedish guy there? I don't know, but it was real cool. That's what I always do at the cons. I don't want to sit there and play like 17 games. After like 3 games, my brain is fried. The Oceania group was super cool. They had an altar that had the names of everyone from Australia. Yeah, the Australians were there. I met Funwalk. That was cool. Although we didn't really get to talk, but it was more like, hey, we know each other. Play in a pod with Spaniards. That's cool. You know what I saw as I was looking at the tables? I was like, oh, maybe this causes a problem sometimes. But like, obviously, these people from different countries where English isn't the first language, sometimes their cards aren't in English. I was like, reading each other's cards has got to be difficult. Low boost rotate? Focus rotate? Yeah, looks like the focus rotates the answer here. But then cards have art and launch bay. Yeah, we'll see if they keep Worlds at Adepticon or if they actually move it. I mean, I'm biased, but like the US is obviously like a good place to have it, but also like I get if you want to have it somewhere else. Falcon can still do actions while stressed with the raised Falcon title, but I don't think there's any action. Doesn't want to rotate. I think it's all in on Gaelic here. Gaelic, of course, sitting at 1. But when we get an OP roadmap that shows where each of the qualifiers, regionals, and worlds will be next year. Yeah, true. I mean, I do think it makes sense to have worlds in Europe sometimes. I guess it really depends how the Chewy spend for the crit. Oh, that was into static, not Gaelic. I don't get that. This is in the Gaelic. Lulo, 2 hits, no predator. Rolled out. Gaelic. Gaelic is going to go after Poe. This is an ion cannon shot. So just 1. And Poe rules out of it. Doesn't want to change. Static into Zay. Points on the line here if you can get 1 more hit on Zay. Ooh, okay. Hit, crit. Zay. Oh. Zay spends the focus for hit, crit. Hits. And the crit is a hull breach. Three crits, and Zay is dead. 16 or 17-12 now. Turn 7 with 8:50 left. All right, so does Joe have a chance here? Gaelic living is Joe's only hope. Yeah, Gaelic has to live. That's a given. Those pods pretty much have to do a 3K. There is a decent chance that Joe could claim 2 points from the center this turn and then kill Lulo. Killing Lulo gives you 2 more points. Solo capping the center gives you 2 more points. That puts you at 17-16. You would need another turn after that. Well, the Falcon's going to take a couple turns to get back towards the center. Really, the only hope is Lulo. Lulo pretty much has to 2 hard in. And you're just going to have to hope for the variance, right? Here we go. Turn 7. 6.5 minutes left. Time is now a factor. Finn, 2 straights. And will repair loose stabilizer. So Finn is now vulnerable as well. BB-8 3Ks. Static sloops. DT 2 hards that'll clear strain and stress. Here she comes. Oh, that's a C. Here he comes. Lulo. I think Lulo has to boost here. You can't give up these 2 points. Man, commercials on Twitch are getting weirder and weirder. Yeah, they really are. They absolutely are. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, focus boost there. Thank you. Gaelic is slooping. Sloop, sloop, ba-doop, sloop, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Pope. 3 hard. Ooh, the bumper Rooski. Didn't expect that. Never punished for Poe. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The ideal thing here for Poe is Poe for shot. Gonna go into DT. Why do you not try and shoot Gaelic? That's crazy to me. Gaelic has no tokens, is on 1. It would be an initiative kill, and it gives you the win straight up. Okay, Dan reconsidered. Was like, let's not be insane about this. Let's shoot Gaelic. And Chewbacca and Ray. Hit, crit, crit. Oh! Gaelic! Gaelic! Not tonight! We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. Lulo range 1 into DT, 4 dice with Predator. In DT, that is half points. So it's 1. Gaelic. Ion cannon into Finn. Don't know if that's the right choice, but it is a choice. Natties. All right, 1 and an ion. Wait, did I miss a damage? I did. I missed. I'm sorry. I missed a damage. Finn is dead. Static into Lulo. Static does have a target lock. 2v2. Static will spend the lock. Ooh, it stays at 1 crit. And that's evaded. Now this is the shot. DT will strain. Four dice. 4v2 into Lulo. DT. Ooh. You have to spend. You have to spend here. Lulo. 1 blank would kill Lulo. 1 blank kills Lulo. That is 1 blank. Lulo's dead. 2 more points. And that kills the only ship in range 2. 24 seconds left. BB-8 with a shot. 2v4 into Gaelic. A kill would seal it. Can BB-8 be the hero? No mods for anybody. 1 hit. 1 swiggle. There it is. Tie game. One more round till we get a winner. We're going to overtime. What a comeback from Joe. Last second. A huge 4-point swing. 18 all. Here's the issue for Joe right now, though. You can't lose points. If you can keep them out of range 2 and not give up points, you can win this. Gaelic 3 bank left. Honestly, I'm thinking Gaelic 2 forward. Evade. For all you hockey fans out there, in the first period, it is 2-0 Tampa Bay. The Leafs, typical first round collapse. Joe can lose a ship as long as no... Yes, that's correct. Joe can lose Gaelic here and still end up with a tie, but you're losing firepower fast. Getting half on BB-8 would be the way to do this. You can lose Gaelic, get BB-8 half pointed, and claim the center, and that's how you win if you're Joe. Poe is currently stressed. One ion. I mean, this is just... tense. Can Joe complete the comeback in turn 8? Here we go. BB-8, 1 forward. You can Han Solo evade here. You can calc. You can take a target lock. There are options. BB-8 will evade. DT, 2 straight. Sorry, I just put a stress on BB because it's a Han Solo's a red evade. Static 3 straights. Gaelic. My God. You take the evade here, right? I think you probably got the block on Poe, but like that's not great. Focus there. No, evade is better than focus on 3 greens. Focus is better on 4 greens. 3 greens and below, evade. 4 greens and above, focus. Here's Poe. Bumperooski. Podo. All right, so from that measurement range, we know Poe is not in range 2 of the center. This is into DT from Poe. Oh, that's a kill. That's a kill. DT could spend. It doesn't matter. DT was down to 1, so 2 points to the resistance. Now, Gaelic's ability should trigger. Does he remember it? Does he remember Gaelic trigger? No, he's not remembering. He's not remembering the Gaelic. Please. Remember the Gaelic. It is a May. Gaelic's a May. Don't shoot Poe. Shoot BB, please. Gaelic, why? It's all 3. Full send. BB spends the evade. That is half points, but it's only 1. Static. Into BB. 2v3. Only 1. It actually doesn't matter. It's all about BB's shot. This is a shot. 3v3. No mods for anyone. BB-8, the chance to be the hero. 1 hit. Is there a squiggle? Yes! There's a squiggle. The range 2 from center. I believe we already know. Joe. 21 to 20. The comeback is complete. The Tinder God. Joe with a broken toe. From certain death.
I'm average, bitch.
That is 100% correct. Even though we were all screaming at you to remember Gaelic for once in your life. Apparently you don't, but like it would have helped. Would have been nice. Good game. Oh my. What a comeback. 21-20 in 8-round OT thriller. All right. We're going to take a second. We're all going to collect ourselves and get set up for game 2. We'll be right back.